Good morning, everybody. September 28th, daily devotion, lifting a burden. It'll be Genesis 45, 1 through 5. Where it says, Joseph could no longer keep his composure in front of all his attendants, so he called out, "Send everyone away from me." No one was with him when he revealed his identity to his brothers, but he wept so loudly that the Egyptians heard it, and also Pharaoh's household heard it. Joseph said to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Is my father still living?" But his brothers were too terrified to answer him. And Joseph said to his brothers, "Please come near me." And they came near. "I am Joseph, your brother," he said, "the one you sold into Egypt. And now, don't be worried or angry with yourselves for selling me here, because God sent me ahead of you to preserve life." Devotion says it was the last weekend of 1964 baseball season. Bill Valentine was umpiring a game between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Dave Wickersham was pitching for Detroit, and he had 19 victories for the season. One more would be a sign of stardom. After a close play, Wickersham tapped the umpire on the shoulder to ask for a timeout. Touching an umpire is against the rules, so Valentine tossed Wickersham from the game, depriving him of his chance for a 20-win season. For 39 years, Valentine lived with a gnawing regret for booting the pitcher in that split-second decision. Finally, Wickersham wrote the umpire a note telling him he was right and that he held no hard feelings. That note lifted a weight from Valentine's shoulders. In Genesis 45, Joseph lifted up a burden of guilt from his brothers who had sold him into slavery. He was willing to forgive them. Does someone need to hear a forgiving word from you that would lift a burden of regret? That's a good word there. You know, a lot of times we hold on to stuff and it gets heavy, and then we start wondering why everything's so heavy. Sometimes you need to just let go. Like that saying we hear all the time, let go and let God. It says in his word, vengeance is his. Somebody did something to you, or you did something to somebody, straighten it out. Y'all have a blessed day.